I want to talk about human dignity.
I want to talk about kindness.
I want to talk about trust.
I want to talk about empathy because it's really important.
The 4 schools have gotten together to prepare for the March session. And what we're trying to do is having a conversation with adults about what makes us feel happy and healthy and feel safe.
We've made this game for adults to understand what children feel like.
The game is mostly you have a ginormous dice and then you roll the dice and whatever colour it lands on, you pick up one of these cards. So let's say it landed on yellow, this is human dignity, and it says, how would you feel if I called you an idiot? You would answer the question with how you felt, and then the whole group that you're in, you would talk about what you would react to and what you would do and how you'd feel.
How can adults understand how I feel? I'd say the game is a really good idea. It's a way for adults to understand how children feel when they don't get listened or heard or ignored. For an example, on one of the cards it says, have you been bullied? And then the child says, yes, I've been bullied quite a lot of times. I've been trying to go to adults, but no adults have been listening. They say they can deal with myself. So if one of the adults has listened to that, they'll understand now that they have been bullied and it's difficult for them to try and sort them out themselves.
I want to talk to you about bullying. Bullying makes children feel horrible, abandoned and just left alone. It's like you play with your friends and then suddenly you're just sitting in a corner on your own, they're laughing at you. And it's just, you feel so abandoned, you feel like no one ever cares about you. It's crazy what one person can do and make you feel.
So sometimes when you tell an adult that you're getting bullied, sometimes it makes you feel that you're silly because they're not doing anything about it. And you want something to happen about it because you're worried inside.
When I tell an adult something, I want them to try and fix the problem and make things easier for me. They have to listen and respect what you're going to tell them.
I want to talk about kindness, and to me kindness means showing respect, helping someone if they're stuck, giving them a hand if they've fallen over.
Kindness is when you help people or when you be nice to people.
When children get shown to respect and kindness, it makes you feel happier, it makes you feel better, it makes you everything makes you even happier, a happier day, and then it just makes you feel more kind of like a normal human being than being like a wee person that's nothing.
You see someone left out or something like that, then if you go over to them and ask if they want to play, that's kindness. Or if you don't need something and the other person, another person does, like a pencil or something, it's kindness if you give them. And not bullying, that's kindness because you're not trying to ruin someone's life almost. So I think that's kindness too.
If you want to be treated well, then you should treat other people the way that you want to be treated.
To think about trust. I think trust is when you rely on somebody to stand up for you.
I think it's important to be able to trust people because if you don't trust anyone, then you have no one there for you.
It's not easy to start at the beginning to trust anybody, but then it gets easier and easier during time, and if you have more friends, then you have to trust more people and you get used to it.
Sometimes if you say something, adults don't believe you, and that's making me feel sad and they're not being kind and stuff. And that's when sometimes they don't trust me and I don't really trust them if they're not trusting me.
If you tell an adult there's a problem and they don't trust you, it means you have nobody.
This also has to do with trust. If someone has lied in the past, then a teacher might trust them less and then take a little bit of caution, but if it's to do with bullying, then they have to do something about it.
I think trust is important because you can talk to people and you're not scared to talk to them.
It's a nice feeling when people trust you or you trust them, because you don't really have to worry about anything, and you know that it'll get solved or anything.
If you trust someone, then the world is a lot happier.
I want to talk about empathy because it's really important and it helps you see other perspectives. Once in PE, we were all asked to get into pairs, and there was one girl who was left out, and I thought if I was her, I'd feel quite excluded and a bit sad. And I didn't then, but now I regret not asking if she wanted to be free.
I would prefer if adults, and not just adults, but friends too, and family members felt what you're feeling and understand what you're going through.
Say there's a boy or a girl really annoying in your class, you see them hurt. Even though it's kind of like your arch enemy, you should still try and help them. Who knows, they might become nice to you.
If someone's showing you empathy, you feel much better. It cheers you up in a way.
Empathy is really important because it can lead to kindness if you help someone, and you want to be treated the way that you treat other people, so be careful what you do.
I want to talk about human dignity. Human dignity is when someone makes someone else feel proud or good about themselves and generally makes them feel better, pushing them on to do different things.
To me, it means being pleased with yourself and not giving up.
Bullying takes loads of human dignity off loads of children, and it's literally crazy how bad it makes them feel, and I just wish it wouldn't happen.
If somebody takes away your human dignity, it makes you more upset, and if people getting bullied, your human dignity is taken away by them. But if people are nice to you and feel actually you got a bond with them, that will add to your human dignity and make you more happier.
Love does give you human dignity, because if you don't love someone like your brother, you're just going to treat them horribly. Like, I don't care about you, so I shouldn't give you this sweet. But if you do love them, it would bring you closer.
It's important that you're showing people that, because that person, it really warms their heart and really makes them feel like they're something.
We've worked really hard on this project, and the importance that people can learn from it.
I would like adults to try and listen better and try to help more.
If there's any adults out there and they have children that's getting bullied, don't just say ignore them, because that's really not going to help. You need to physically go and ask the child what's wrong, or go and ask the school, or go and ask their parents, and really try your best to do anything that will help, instead of just saying ignore them, because it's just impossible to literally ignore them.